Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I've been asked a couple of times to read for Charlie Kirk, to read the energy, to see what was going on, and I just have been so sick. I've been so sick that I just have not done it, and I do apologize. All my cards fell down the other day, and I just have not put them back up, and I do apologize. I got asked yesterday if I put a spell on someone. Listen, I don't do black magic, all right, first and foremost. So please get that out of your mind. I do not do black magic. I do not put spells on anyone. And I just read the energy. I am an energy reader. Cards are for you. I can read the energy. I can see the energy. I did not know Charlie Kirk that well. I would see different videos. I did see that he had went to speak at one of Trump's events before he became president. I did see that he was trying to get the youth, into with God, love, marriage, children, home, things like that. But as far as me watching Charlie Kirk, I did not do that. And I'm not going to sit here and lie and act like I did, because I did not. So I have not had any kind of, whatever you call it, any kind of, how should I say this, any kind of supernatural things or anything like that, from Charlie, okay? A lot of people are saying, I have seen him pointing directions, I have seen him do this, I have seen him do that. I am telling you right now, I have not seen any of that, okay? And just give me 1 second. I like to have some very clearing energy music when I'm reading. It helps me to clear the energies as I'm reading. And that's why I put it on. So it also relaxes me because right now I'm feeling very stressed. When I decided, hey, I was going to go ahead and read, I began to feel a very stressed type feeling. And I almost feel sick to my stomach. I have been seeing things around where people are saying that he was betrayed by the very people that he loved. I did see his chief of staff totally just walk away as if like nothing had ever happened, as if maybe he got shot in the arm, but not actually like completely gone forever, okay? So I have to put myself into serenity at this moment, because I feel a lot of anxiousness. And when I feel that anxiousness, it makes me feel a lot of deceit. Almost like as if Charlie had a lot of nervousness. Every time he turned around, he was nervous. So when people say he was a fast mover, fast talker, I think that had a lot to do with, he was a very nervous type energy person. More on like I want to say an ADHD type level, where the only time he stopped is when he fell asleep. He had to constantly be going, constant. This is what I'm seeing, the energy coming through to me, is he had to constantly just be going. I do feel that he already knew. It was just a matter of time. I'm getting very, very hot, like as if I'm in an oven. I'm sweating from head to toe. I wasn't doing that 5 minutes ago. I'm still sick, but I think, where do I even want to start? I think I'm going to start with my tarot deck to pick up Charlie's energy as I'm picking it up right now. It's very strong. He has a very, very strong energy. But this was something that there was something he did not agree with, is what I'm feeling. There's something here that Charlie did not agree with, and it was being pushed. And as I believe it felt like to him, the more that he got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, he knew he wasn't going to make it through it, which is odd. Okay, so we're just gonna ask, what is the energy surrounding this right now? I personally would like for the anxiousness to go away, because I don't like being anxious. I don't like the feeling of being anxious. It scares me. It makes me feel like I'm a little kid in trouble, and I don't like it. Before I go any further, let me make sure that I have gotten this right here on the right thing. Alright, I do have it on the right thing. I was just making sure. Alright, so what is this? What? Alright. I really didn't want to do this reading, but I've been asked many, many times. This energy that I'm feeling is a very intense, almost, I want to jump out of my skin. Yes, obstacles. Okay, so the first card that fell out is the Four of Pentacles upside down. Right here. And it talks about obstacles that must be overcome to avoid having material losses, removing the old, letting go of people, ridding possessions, affairs, generosity, and sharing. So I think he was trying to pull away from something, and he was trying to take TPUSA in a different direction. And in order to do that, he had to remove the old. He had to lose money. He had to let go of people. It also shows he was very generous. Almost too generous. Especially with his time. Alright. Anything else, Spirit? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Thank you for bringing Charlie's energy into me. But let's just get calm. Okay, Spirit, is there anything else that you would like for me to know at this moment of what Charlie was feeling or going through before judgment? Okay, so he felt like he was being judged. he felt like he was being judged. This card has a lot of, if you look and you see how one person is up there and just everybody down there is just judging them. But it's not like he was being judged by the people he cared about being judged by, but actually he should have. It also signifies a new life. How he had influence over his family and career. He also had the ability to forgive, wake people up, and do the right thing. This was Charlie. Thank you, Spirit. Anything else that you would like for us to know? Charlie, you can come through in the cards. I don't know if you believe in spirit mediums. I don't know if you believe in tarot reading. I'm doing this strictly from a good place. We don't want any evil, anything bad. Everything bad is gone away. But first of all, I need your energy to calm down. You're so anxious, my love. You're so anxious that my insides are shaking at this moment. So I need you to calm down. I know you're moving very fast. I seen it. Okay. Okay, so I got the Nine of Swords. He was very worried, as what I keep trying to tell you. He was very worried for the way that he was wanting to cut the losses between people. Even though they were his friends, people he loved, knew, whatever it may be, he wanted to cut the losses, and it's like he never slept. I don't know if he even was sleeping before this happened, because the Nine of Swords is it's unhappiness, it's obsessive feelings, and that's what I keep trying to tell you, is that I'm getting this obsessive feeling of anxiousness. Like if I felt this anxious every day of my life, I would have to probably smoke blunt after blunt after blunt or something, because I don't know how to explain it to you all, because the anxiety, the stress, overthinking, nightmares, insomnia. It was like he wasn't sleeping at all. It's almost like I see him shuffling and going through paperwork, and trying to cut off bad money, bad people, trying to figure out where was the bad person of the most that he needed to cut off. But he couldn't pinpoint it. He couldn't pinpoint it. He would stay up at night trying, but he couldn't pinpoint it. Okay? I just felt like I was about to throw up because the anxiousness is so overwhelming here. Okay, we've got one more that tried to fly out. We got the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands this is your warrior card. So on top of all of it, he was still going to those college campuses. He was still doing those debates and acting like the warrior that he was. And he wasn't letting people know except the closest, which I feel would be like Candace, maybe not even his wife, but I feel like Candace, maybe some friends he shouldn't have let know that he was going to fight them. He was going to rip up contracts. He didn't care about losing money. He didn't care about losing the people, because he really was a God-fearing, he really was a God-fearing man. This man, Charlie Kirk, that I am talking about right now, his heart was real. When he was talking to people out in the communities, He was being very honest about what he was saying. Anything else, Spirit, you'd like me to know? He's very fast. I don't know how to explain it. He wants it quick, hurry. It's like you can't talk fast enough. Right there, okay. Okay, this is what I'm saying. The Three of Wands. He was making plans to change TPUSA to what it originally was before all of these people came in and started taking over, and he didn't even recognize what he had built anymore. It wasn't even what he had built anymore. It wasn't even what he had built. He didn't even, when he looked at TPUSA, it was bigger than him. It scared him. And then when he started messing with people that were way bigger than him, and we're talking in the billions of dollars. We're not talking just millions, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking billions of dollars. It became even more scarier. Look at this card right here on the Three of Wands. What does it say right down there? The shirt he was wearing said freedom. What does that say right there? It says freedom. That is what he really, truly wanted for everyone in America, was freedom, and to be the shackles taken off from all the lies that have been twisted around about God and about what is good and about what is right and what is righteous. He truly believed in family. He truly believed in man and woman and marriage. He truly believed in his Heavenly Father. And as Jesus was taken out by his own disciples, I'm not calling Charlie Jesus. I'm just saying, go back to the biblical times, because this is what it's showing me. Is Judas betrayed Jesus for some shekels, which back then was money and gold, and told where Jesus was. And then what did they do to Jesus? Well, if you don't know the story, it's definitely in the Bible. I don't got time to explain it to you. But the moral of the story is they crucified him. They put him up on a cross for 3 days and 3 nights, and he died. But then he rose again so that he could show that he was God's son and that God was real. And this is what it boils down to, ladies and gentlemen, is when people try to tell you that God is real. So many people have doctored it down and made so many different Bibles and made it so confusing that people don't believe it anymore. And that's what Charlie was trying to do, was make a difference in the children's lives so that they then could have amazing families. They could find an amazing wife. They could live that freedom life that God wanted them to. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Is there anything else? Right there. Okay, right there. Okay, we got the Empress. Now, the Empress could be a woman that is pregnant. It could be Erica, the mother of his children. Or it could be, as I was just saying, he was birthing a new idea for TPUSA. and he was cutting off what had began as a seed and ended up being an octopus. He was cutting it off. He was birthing a new idea, And this is a feminine energy, which then also leads me to believe, I don't know if Erica is pregnant or not, but I feel that she possibly could be. I feel that she possibly could be pregnant. But this card is also wealth and abundance. So, creation, starting something new, birthing a new idea. The only thing is if you look at this card, the blonde hair, she's like sitting on a throne. He did have the most respect for his wife, because that was his wife. People have asked us, did he know about her past? I don't think he cared. I think when he met her, that was it. I don't think he cared. Anything else, Spirit, you'd like to tell me? Anything else? I'm starting to calm down. There it is, because he knows I'm getting it. There it is, okay. This is how it became for him. This is the 8 of Swords, ladies and gentlemen. He felt bound, tied, blinded in his own company. He felt like he had no control over his own company anymore. And he felt very pressured. That's feeling very pressured. That's anxiety. That's like slavery. And that's what I'm saying, where he was wanting to cut that off. He felt like that they were making him a slave to him. Anything else you would like me to know? Anything else? I'm just here to relay whatever it is. There it is. Whatever it is you want to... Oh, there it is. Okay. The next one is the Knight of Cups. When I see this card, it's usually a suitor. It's usually a person that is a very loving person coming in and wanting to invite or position or a marriage proposal of some sort. I also see this as a money proposal from someone who kept saying they loved him, but they did not love him. They just wanted something pushed that he didn't want. And they kept trying to give gifts and kept trying to do this. And this is one young man that he really looked up to and he really liked. And he kept telling him no, 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 no. Okay, what? Anything else, Charlie, before I close this out? I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think we will ever truly know what happened to Charlie. But what I see is something that none of you see. I don't see the guy with the shirt. I don't see the guy on the roof. I see someone that no one expects at all. that they don't even think about. Anything else, Charlie? Am I right when I'm telling you who I see? Let me know, Charlie. Am I right when I tell what I'm seeing right there? Right there. Okay? Yes. That is a slow-paced King of Pentacles. Very slow pace. They took their time. These two cards fell out as well. Ace of Swords. That is communication. And the next one, the very last one. The Queen of Pentacles. Someone who was a woman that had a very bad temper that no one knew. And Charlie just answered my question. I know exactly what happened to Charlie, and I know exactly who done it. And I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to let you guess in the comments. And I don't know if it will ever come out. But it is what happened. Till next time, I am Betty Washam. I do this by spirit and energy. May God bless you all.